today.
Thank you. I just, I'm just so stressed out. We have been moving this week. Well, like we talked last week. I mean, we learned like a month ago we have to get things cleared out. I have just a couple more weeks to pack all my stuff up, figure out what
Oh,
we're
wow.
wanting. I know. And I just noticed everybody's stressed. The kids are really struggling. They can't seem to even focus. They're all over the place, and I need their help.
Yeah.
And my husband is really stressed. He can't even help me. Like
You have a
you
lot
know,
going on.
yeah, well, he got the promotion, and I think that's stressful. Like
Yes.
I think with the promotion, he doesn't know the expectations yet, kind of learning it, and he wants to do well. He's a good guy. He just wants to do well.
Yeah.
He's a good man, but I just think none of us are
Ready.
on our game. Yeah, we're definitely not ready. And I think everybody's just everywhere. Everybody's really stressed. He gets cranky, and then I get anxious.
Everyone in the house is anxious.
Yeah, that you said it. Like everybody in the house is anxious. He's really cranky, more than usual. And I don't know. And I think it affects the kids too.
It does. Yeah. That is.
It definitely does. I'm sorry that you have all those stressors going on. That
Oh,
is a
thank
difficult
you.
time.
I don't know. I just need some help handling like the anxiety. And I know that I'm not myself in the
Yeah.
stress. I know it, but it seems like in the moment I'm not slowing it down or I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. And then and I'm not helping.
Yeah.
I think my point is, I noticed that I'm one of them. Like he's really stressed out. I am
And you're stressed, and
too,
then the
more
kids are
cranky,
stressed.
and the
Yeah.
kids are like more reactive. And I do with the help you've helped me with. I do understand that I need to slow down and I need to be responsible just for me and not worry. I
It is
can't
It's
take
hard.
hard. It is hard not
Oh
to
my
worry
God.
about everyone else because you're the mom and you want to take care of everybody.
Oh, for sure.
Have you tried any
Have you tried any activities that you enjoy doing? Like any
Well, I
self-care
haven't been. I
activities?
know you've said some things, and I just haven't been really good about it.
for yourself? Okay. What about
What about walking? Have you tried that at all?
No, and you brought it up, and I know to go do it, and I need to just commit to it because I know it helps. Like
yeah.
walking, just I don't know, like it just lets me let things go. So I probably do. I will. Okay, you told me that before, so I will commit to that. That in the mornings after I get the kids off to school,
You can go on a walk.
I
Just
will.
Then you can go on a walk and
Yeah,
at least you'll have time by yourself during the day.
yeah. Journaling,
Journaling, did you say it wasn't for you?
I just dread it, and then but
it is hard.
I think I would be journaling about the journaling. Like, I
Oh.
dread this. I don't want to do this.
Yes.
So that's what I feel like time I sit down to do
It is difficult to
It is
journal,
hard to
especially when
journal.
you have so much going on like yourself. Some people like
I
it
know.
and some people don't. It's just whatever fits for
Yeah.
you. There's so many other activities that could help, like we spoke about previously, walking or other self-care activities.
What other self
What are activities that you like to do for
I'm
yourself?
not really good. The kids are still, they're in high school. So
care?
it's
Oh,
just busier than ever.
it
Like
is.
sports are so involved. Like, uh, and we're just running, it feels like, to practices and then trying to get them to sports. And
Yes.
then I have one kid who's really interested in archery, so I'm trying to get him
Oh my
to
goodness.
a coach. We got him started with a coach.
Running
You're
around
running
all over
around.
the place, huh?
And I feel, yeah, I'm a tax cat.
Yes.
So I am, yeah. So I just think, no, I'm not doing anything for myself right now. I'm really not.
Let's
Hmm.
try to think of other self-care activities. What about gardening or even exercising, possibly going to the gym, maybe going on a hike, anything like that?
A self care
No,
activity.
things that really help, and I haven't been good at, I think in the past, was like just calling my friends.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
to vent to them. Yeah.
I haven't been as good at, like, it seems like the more stress I get, the more I should be talking,
Right. You want to
to make
you're
it,
trying to
get
stay
it
quiet.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think I just get wrapped up in whatever
What else
is
is
going
going
on.
on?
So I think you're right. I think calling my friends would be helpful.
Yeah.
Like I could do a couple of times this week, call friends.
And
Another thing that you could do is using grounding techniques to bring you back down into reality to make sure that those anxious thoughts are being stopped. So what you would do, you would acknowledge 5 things that you could see around you. You would see or acknowledge 4 things that you can touch, acknowledge 3 things that you can hear, and acknowledge 2 things you can smell, and acknowledge 1 thing that you could taste around you. You could even use other grounding techniques such as putting your hands in cold water or taking a drink of water, taking a bite of something, just to bring you back to that time and reality and what is going on
Okay, so
around
go
you.
over that again because okay. So what's the first one?
So it would be 5
Okay.
things that you can see around you, and you could write it down. Say that be a TV, a poster, a computer. Then the next one
Okay.
would be 4 things that you could touch around there, whether that be your pants, your sweater, a pencil, and then go down to acknowledging 3 things that you can hear around you, maybe birds chirping outside or kids playing. And then acknowledging 2 things that you can smell around you. Sometimes that may be difficult, but hopefully maybe there's some type of perfume or food, candle, something that you can smell to focus on that rather than your anxiety. And then you will acknowledge 1 thing that you can taste, whether that be gum, water, food, anything that you can taste to help ground you and realize what is going on around you rather than worrying about your anxious thoughts and the thoughts that your anxiety brings you.
I like that. I think that one's easy. I think I can do that.
That one would be a really good one for you and very
So
beneficial.
like, as I'm trying to pack and it's getting frustrating, just stop and do the 5 steps. Some of them, and then when it slows back down, I could go back to it. Okay, okay.
I know mindfulness is very important as well to help ease these anxious thoughts. Granted, you do have a lot going on and you're stressed about things that are happening, but when I'm stressed out and anxious, I try to think about things that I'm grateful for or show signs of gratitude. So, regardless of the move and the stress that it's bringing you, your kids are doing well in school and you have a roof over your head, you have food to eat, clothes on your body. Those are things that I try to focus on just to bring me back to
That
reality
is
and realize.
it. I think, yeah, there are so many good things, you know, and I forget that. I forget to think about it. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Like the kids are still doing good in school. We have a lot of stuff going on. You know, I know we're moving, but there's still like he started archery. He had been doing it, but here he's learning some more skills, and that's good. And yeah, I think there are a lot of good
Just
things.
like food on the table, clothes on your body, and a roof over our head, we really are all so lucky to have those things. Here you are obviously moving constantly, and you have to have new things, new homes, new schools, and all of those things, but you do have stability of the military. You always have a paycheck, and you are always able to have the necessities for life and a lot
For sure.
more.
Thank you. Yeah, that would be helpful. Yeah, there are good things.
Doing some other things by yourself, like we talked previously about walking or the grounding techniques and other interventions like that to help you ease your anxiety. Maybe you could also try a new activity that you haven't tried before because you may love it and you may really enjoy that. It also may be an activity that will help you with your anxious thoughts and help you to have that self-care activity. It's important to have those
For
activities
sure.
for yourself since you
For
are always
sure.
taking care of everybody else. And I think that's about it for the day. I think it
Thank you
wraps
for
it
your
up.
help
Thank you
today.
for coming
That
in.
was really good. It'll help me. Thank you.